When I'm Grandmaster, I will play faster. They'll call me Bonjour, just like my name was Flash. When I'm Grandmaster, I will play faster. They'll call me Bonjour, just like my name was Flash. But now I'm just flat, and now I'm just flat, and now I'm just flat. Oh, laced into bronze, it was so wrong. No games I won, so I made songs, but I stayed calm. And before long, I will be strong, just like J Dong. Now I'm in platinum, and I go at them, hoping for that one promotion. Learn from these streams, watch Gam TV, not that MC. Not that MC. I wish I was Korean. So we're laddering just to compete, and it's Saturday when we GG. So we patiently play and tune in today. We'll make it some way, but for now we say, when I'm Grandmaster, I will play faster. They'll call me Bonjour, just like my name was Flash. But now I'm just flat, and now I'm just flat, and now I'm just flat. Oh, so many doors right at my door. Pulled SCVs into repair galore. I heard them say, toss is the way, toss is the answer. That's what they say. Look at these cheaters, combat and teaser. I'd rather six pool like Action Jesus. They should promote us. Black, bronze, and gold suck. I know we'll be pro just if someone would coach us. We're laddering just to compete, and it's Saturday when we GG. So we patiently play and tune in today. We'll make it some way, but for now we say, when I'm Grandmaster, I will play faster. They'll call me Bonjour, just like my name was Flash. But now I'm just flat, and now I'm just flat, and now I'm just flat. Give me free wins, just retire. Take your cheesing back to ire. Build more bases, take the map, bro. Use control groups, learn to macro. In your natural, links are dancing as you lose your whole expansion. Don't throw tantrums, just get practice. And remember, special tactics. Staying forever numb. It's okay if you play like a scrub. Let's rejoice in this beautiful game, 'cause regardless at the end of the day, we all say, when I'm Grandmaster, I will play faster. They'll call me Bonjour, just like my name was Flash. But now I'm just flat, and now I'm just flat, and now I'm just flat. Oh, when I'm Grandmaster, and I play faster, and I defeat you, don't you go getting all mad, or blame it on lag. Just wave your flag, just wave your flag. GG. When I'm Grandmaster, when I'm Grandmaster, and I defeat you, don't you go getting all mad, don't you go getting all mad, don't even blame it on lag, 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 don't you go blame it on lag.
Hi, hi.
Hello.
Hi. Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So today let's do something I haven't done in a while. Do you have any replays?
Oh, nothing interesting, I think. Just a lot
No
of...
replays whatsoever.
No interesting. I kind of, when I went over them, I knew why I lost, so...
Oh, and that's good. Kind of did want to do a little bit of replay work. 'Cause I haven't been doing a lot of replays lately, so
Okay,
I would like to get back into it.
I will keep it that in mind for next session.
All right. Well, throwing that out the window.
Huh?
Talking to myself real quick.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just
Oh, my
to
goodness.
see. So, today, real quickly,
Oi. Bless you.
thank you. Alright, so tell me, if you were on this map, and you were doing PvP, how would you play it?
Well, you told me that defensive 4-gate, so I would probably go with that.
Ouch. Okay. What would you do if your opponent didn't attack you? You went defensive 4-gate and then he didn't attack. What would you
Expand after pushing them a bit.
I don't like this game plan. I don't like what we're hearing.
Huh?
I don't like this idea.
You don't?
Because Tal'Darim. And Tal'Darim Altar is the worst PvP map in the history of ever.
Well, if they are
Go ahead.
if they are not attacking me, I mean, they might be coming with something else, so... I can risk it, I mean...
I think that if they're not attacking you, you need to scout, make sure they are 4-gating, and if they're not... The thing about being... Hang on just a second.
Okay.
What's up? Sorry, I forgot I was on vent. No, he didn't show up. Give me just a second, I'm sorry.
Sure.
I'm actually in the middle of giving a lesson right now. After I'm done with it, they're either going to replace or show up. Anywho, I actually forgot I was on vent, so I'm going to get off vent now. So I can do this lesson thingamajig, you know? You know that thing? The thing I do? That one thing? Yeah, bye. Okay, sorry about that.
One thing! That's how you call me! Ah, I hate you.
No, I was talking to Josh. Josh, who just joined Complexity, I might add. Anyway, so tell me why. Why does Tal'Darim Altar suck for PvP, and why does playing it like that makes sense in any other matchup not make sense here? Or excuse me, any other map not make sense here?
Sorry, I was responding to someone who asked me if I wanted to do some micro-tournament. Oh my god.
Well, we can do micro tournament if you want, but I mean,
it's not much of a lesson.
no, but why is doing? And I didn't even want to focus on PvP today. I just happened to see this like this, so I was asking. Why is it bad to play this map like you would play any other, with the exception of Scrap Station, PvP, any kind of map, any kind, really?
Well, you told me that on this map you should like 4-gate all the time, so...
But do you know why? Why? There is a distinct reason why on this map, 4-gating and just building tons and tons of units will win you 90% of your games.
I don't think you mentioned it, but if I had time actually to look at the map, I would probably figure it on my own, but I don't have time to, like, study the whole stuff when I play, so...
It's an important part of the game. Get the map. You know, this brings up an interesting point. We're gonna go over something today. All right, so, but we're actually gonna do a different map. I'm gonna go through something. So anyway, the reason why that ramp, or excuse me, there is no ramp. That's the big reason. There's no
ramp. I see now. I understand. Yeah.
No way to use Sentry, so Zealots walk in. And the thing about Zealots, especially when you're on the offensive, Stalkers can kite them, sure, but when you have stalkers of your own, the zealots act like meat shields. Plus, they kind of run out of room to run eventually, and they can only run as far back as the probe line, and then you start killing probes, and it causes issues for them. Now, you can expand if you defensive four-gate, but you have to turn it kind of offensive. So if your opponent doesn't four-gate, you have to punish it, and most of the time, the reason why you're not just sit back and expand is because it's better to just four-gate and kill them if they don't fate, rather than try and expand and play a macro game when they kind of took a risk by not four-gating, and now you're going to be behind in a sense because you four-gated and you're trying to expand, so you have no tech. That's going to throw you off. Anyway, so today we're going to talk a little bit about something. I don't know how much of this you do, and to tell you the truth, I don't do a lot of it, but when you're, or not as much as I'd like to be able to do, when you're playing in tournaments and you have a preset map, and you have a little bit of time to prepare for a match. So, like, for instance,
I have a tournament like a month.
Well, tournament play is you should enter some tournaments. It's always fun to just play around and enter things, even if you're not winning. It's fun to just enter and have fun. I know they have like Zeke dailies and things for the so you should definitely enter some of these things. But for instance, today on GSTL GSO Crevasse. So I know it's only a best of one, and I know my opponent is a Grandmaster Terran on the EU server, and I have to come up with a build to beat him. And so I've actually designed a build on this map, and it is really. I don't think I could do this on any other map. It's a map-specific build, and it's because I know my opponent, and I know I could do this build. And I could continue to do this build versus any other Terran I face, really. It might even work versus some Zerg. So, we're going to talk about today looking at a map and deciding, or more designing, a build for that map, and most of the time for a matchup. When kind of like something you pull out, like, for instance, I had time to prepare this match where my opponent didn't show up. I prepared this. I
just a second.
Prepared it to beat him.
Just a second.
Go ahead.
I'm kind of losing you. I don't know if it's me or you.
What do you mean?
You're cutting kind of in half, like when you talk.
It's probably me because I noticed when I was playing earlier today I was spiking, but I don't know what I can do about it.
I see.
I don't know what's causing it. I did reset my computers and everything earlier. I'm gonna plug in my.
Whoa.
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you now. You kind of dropped.
I plugged in the Ethernet connection to my laptop. I've got two wireless. I got my tower with a wireless connection here, and I've got it set so I can connect to the internet through ice. But if it keeps cutting out, let me know. But I'm not sure there's much I can do about it.
Yep.
I don't know. It keeps jumping though. Am I still cutting out?
Kinda. Weird.
Really? Because, I mean, I can hear you fine. I haven't noticed anything on your end.
It might be me then. Let me reconnect real fast. I will use other connection. And if it fixes itself, just a second.
Okay, sure.
I will hang out and then call you back, okay?
Okay.
Oh, bože. Prdele. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully it will be better.
Okay, you can hear me. Am I cutting out any time while I'm talking like this? Any cutting out?
Not yet. Just let's go with.
Okay. So, I lost my train of thought. I don't know what you've heard and what you haven't heard, unfortunately.
Actually, I heard like when you have little time to prepare for the map or a matchup or the opponent.
Right.
In the tournament.
And this is kind of the origins of designing a build in general. So we'll talk about it on a basic level. So there's builds that I use on like every map, and these are the kinds of builds we've talked to you about a lot. I don't think I've gone specific builds, but there's also builds that like this, the build I'm going to hopefully do to my opponent. Hopefully. If he shows up, and why I'm doing it this way on this map. And understanding how maps are set up a little bit differently and how you can alter your builds a bit to play towards these maps is really important. So, for instance, so on this map, tell me what you notice about this map.
I played it on it a couple of times actually.
Okay.
Let me check it real quick.
Some big features on this map.
Oh,
Don't talk to me so much about, there's a tower here and there's this here. Tell me how the way that this map is shaped is going to affect your gameplay.
I don't like the natural, to be honest. The way the natural is done.
Well, that just for, oh god, I'm lagging out. Which base is your natural?
I don't have a way to show you. But
well, look, you have this base in your base, and then you have this base down here. So, which one's really your natural?
Oh yeah, well, true enough. Yeah, you have a point. But then again, I don't like either of them because both of them are just. Oh no! I'm blind. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's kind of interesting question. Which is actually your natural? I don't know.
Well, the thing is, you really get to pick. The one on the low ground that's much bigger is a lot riskier to take as a natural. Now, what's this map? What kind? So things you need to look at, on a map: resource layout, passive attack, and like, what's the rush distance on this map?
I don't think it's kind of big map. I don't think the rush is it's not a rush map, if you want to call it that. But yeah, I think I would not take this low ground natural base because it's more exposed. But the disadvantage of this map is that if you take the high ground, you have only one gas there. This is bad.
Okay, so you're cutting out a little bit. Not too much. By cutting out, I mean I'm messing up here. But the rush distance on this map is very big. right?
Yep.
You kind of got away from that. But the rush distance on this map is very big. So that's why I can get away with 15 nexusing and still be relatively safe versus everything. Now, as another point of this map, you should notice that geyser up on the high ground is a rich Vespian geyser.
What?
So that is going to give you a little computer. Stop these little bursts of lag during minutes. It's going to give you... It's like and my lag is kind of messing me up a little bit here.
Yep, you're still cutting. So it's you, really. I thought it was me, but...
Yeah.
I
don't know what is causing this, but... So, you're going to see real quickly...
I didn't know there was... If I might... I didn't know there was kind of... Rage geyser. What the fuck?
A rich geyser? You haven't really know. Well, this is why it's important to look at the map you're playing on, because the build I'm doing right now is totally designed around that geyser being a rich Vespian geyser.
I played on this map, but I never noticed it's rich.
Yeah, that is super important actually, like ridiculously. Now, I'm come on, I 15 next like God, why does it do that? It's driving me nuts. Okay, I have 15 next like this on a lot of map. Oh my God! But hang on just one moment.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, are you there?
Yep,
Hello?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't think there's anything I can do. We're going to keep going. Hopefully it doesn't continue. Not much I can do.
Okay.
Whoa, all of a sudden...
Huh?
I can't hear you now.
You can't
StarCraft
hear me.
sound went way up and Skype sound went really low for whatever reason.
Wow.
There we go.
Blah blah, hear me. Oh, hello.
No, I hear you now.
Okay.
So anyway... Oh my God. Well,
I'm here, I hear you.
I'm gonna get out of this. I'm really frustrated right now.
Okay.
Frustrated, but that's lagging over and over and over.
Maybe it's a European server which causing this to you?
No, maybe, but why would the call be messing up too then?
I don't know, but if your connection is unstable, maybe it would help if we went on North America.
We can try it. We can go ahead and try that, but I just think the connection is acting really weird here right now because, okay, what's happening is I'm getting these little bursts, just these like micro bursts of lag that are happening over and over and over, and I don't know why, because my speed, like on speed test and whatnot, is always really good, but the ping just seems to be jumping up randomly, and then it goes back down, but then it jumps up and then it goes back down. I don't know why or how to
Aren't you downloading
fix it.
some kind of Windows update or something like that? Because if it is constant, it might be something like that.
Well, I mean, it's erratic. It keeps happening, but it's not consistent intervals or anything. It's all over the place. I'm not running any torrent programs to my knowledge.
And
So,
no.
I mean, I'll go ahead and shut down my laptop. But I mean, my computer's the only active one here, which is why it doesn't make any sense. Hang on, I'm changing servers, by the way.
So we meet on North America then, if it's better?
Yeah, we're gonna try North America. See if it's any better.
But I can type.
They took out test bug out of the MLG map pool. Those bitches. Oh no, they didn't.
Oh wow, I should actually check the map pool for the tournament I am going to be in. I never checked.
Yeah, that's really important. Knowing your maps is important. I guess that's something we really haven't discussed
should
enough.
I check for it right now? So we actually deal with maps I'm going to meet in?
Yeah, check your map pool real quick and tell me what the maps are. If there's any like kind of special map, because I know what we're going to do today.
I don't know the one you loaded
what
up,
we're gonna do.
by the way, so... how do I find it? Damn it. I'm trying to find it. Oh, don't tell me that they haven't uploaded a map pool yet.
What's the event?
It's kind of a big LAN tournament in my country. Oh my god.
I mean, they have a website for it somewhere, right?
Yep, I'm trying to look, but I'm not sure if they... You're kidding me, I want a fucking map pool. Oh, I see it. Crossfire SE, Metalopolis, Bone RE, what the fuck? Shatter Temple, Terminus RE, Testbug, and Zelnaga Caverns. What kind of shitty? Oh.
Well, go ahead and leave that lobby. I already heard the map I want to do. I don't even know what you said, but the others were. We're doing this map. So, this is the one. This map's not a very commonly played map. So what we're going to do for this map is you are going to design your own build. Not a build that we've gone over. You're going to design your own build. Hopefully by the end of the lesson, we'll have gotten a build for you. Now, you can go ahead and pick whichever matchup you want.
Oh my god, I never did that. Go Terran.
Protoss versus Terran?
Yep.
Okay, so the first part of designing a build is to look at the map. And we're going to do this a little more dynamically than you normally would. You don't need to go ahead. You can get your stuff harvesting, but you don't need to do anything. We're just going to look at the map.
Okay, so we are not actually playing this game, just looking at the map.
No, not actually playing. We're just going to look at the map features, and try and design a build based off that.
Okay. I'll just send them to mine.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, this is weird.
Okay, so. Oh, look at these little bursts of lag. I hope my voice is really not cutting out too much. If it is, I really am sorry. I don't know how to fix it. Anyway, so let's take a look at the map. Start at your natural, or not your natural. Start at your main. Describe your base and work your way out.
Oh, I never did that. It's kind of weird. Is the ramp? Is nothing? I don't think there's.
Describe your base. Tell me what it looks like. Just tell me what you see.
Well, it's a normal base. I mean, I don't know how to say.
Normal base?
Yeah.
What's normal about it?
I have mineral patches, the two gas geysers. I don't know what more to say.
Okay, well, the actual resources are the same as every single map. That we can agree on. But what's different about, perhaps, for instance, you know on Zelnaga Caverns, how much room is in your base? You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm thinking. I actually...
Like how much physical room there is to build stuff?
Big enough, I think.
Kinda.
I actually never studied maps like that. I mean,
Okay,
it's just map.
This is important. A map is never just a map. Maps are all different. They all have things that mean different things, different ways to play. So, I'm gonna describe the natural for you, and I want you, the main, and I want you to kind of move your way out and describe the natural and onto the middle of the map, okay? And I want you to kind of follow what I'm doing.
Okay,
So,
okay, so go ahead.
the natural, we have in the two-player map, so I know my opponent is spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. It looks like a pretty big rush distance. Not super huge, but it does look like I could be at least a little bit greedy. I don't have to worry about like an extremely fast super pressure being extremely powerful. Like on Steps of War, really early pressure was really powerful because you're right there. And if I look around here, I notice that I am on a ledge, and I do have a ramp, and down below me, so towards my opponent, I have a low ground natural there, and my cliff overlooks the geysers for that natural. So I have quite a bit of room here, and I also notice that I've got the top left part of my base. I've got destructible rocks blocking a ramp, and this ramp leads to a low ground, which leads back to a high ground, and a larger ramp, which leads to a narrow passageway to another possible natural and or third. And also, one of the big things I'm going to quickly notice before I pass it over to you is that the distance between my natural, the base right below me, and the base in like the top left hand corner, which is a potential third, they're a pretty big distance because I couldn't easily defend both of them in the sense that the routes between them, notice that there's this big, long, empty chasm kind of blocking the way. So I can't just walk like from my natural to that third. How do you describe this?
It's hard.
It's hard to describe, but you notice if I go that top left-hand route, I'm going way out of the way, and any units in this narrow chasm in the top left-hand, they can't easily go anywhere else besides my main and that third right there. It's much easier. Let's put it this way. It's much easier for me to like have units, for instance, at this Zelnaga watchtower, and go attack you at this third, and attack you at your natural, than it would be for me to defend this natural and defend this third. Does that make sense?
Kinda. I'm trying to figure out what I would say about a natural. Oh my god, this is difficult. Oh.
Hang on one second. I know what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Send a probe out. Actually, that's not that big of a deal. Did you follow? Let me turn down StarCraft sounds. They're kind of loud. Did you follow what I was saying, though? About the natural and the third? The potential third. I actually, for this, I like to go straight down a line, so I like to take the third. The natural, obviously, is really an obvious position to take your natural. And then I like to go down a little further for you, it would be to the left and up a little bit and take that as my third, because it's more in the same route. And it's easier to defend those two positions than it is those far positions. Anywho, I want you to describe the natural and the path towards the Zelnaga caverns for me right now.
Oh my god. Okay, that wasn't a good guess. I'm trying to think because this is too wide. I don't know how I could defend it if I took it early. I wouldn't risk taking it early because I'm not sure I could hold it.
Don't talk about taking a base right now, because the decision to when and how to take a base is based off the way the map looks and the features on the map. So tell me about the map right now. Just tell me about the map.
Okay. Wow. I'm not too talkative person. How do I put that? Well, not sure how. But I need to find out how easy it is to get to it. God damn it! I never seen this map before. This is awkward. I don't know how to.
You've never seen this map before?
No, I never played on that one.
Okay.
What are you building there?
I'm messing around while I wait. I'm waiting for you to start describing the map for me.
You're distracting me. With your red
sorry.
red stuff.
Focus on the natural, and from the natural to the Zelnaga cameras to the Zelnaga tower. Focus on describing. Just describe it.
Okay, I'm going to use this probe. Go check because I never seen it map before.
Well, I mean that's why I picked this map because I didn't think you were familiar with it.
Never. I never played on it. I'm trying to figure out how many roads there to my natural. Kind of.
Sorry, say that again.
I'm looking.
Cut out for me. I'm sorry.
How many paths there are?
Oh my god.
Still cutting. Okay.
It's driving me nuts. See, the way I can tell when it's cutting is it lags in StarCraft, so I just sit here and move my SCV. Okay, go ahead and start it. It doesn't seem to be freaking out on me just now, so talk to me.
Okay,
talk to me.
okay. I'm just in my thought process. I'm like trying to figure out how many paths there are to my natural, how easy it is to get there. Which there are kind of many ways.
Don't talk to me about how easy something is. Not yet. Talk to me. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill this game for lagging so much. Tell me, just describe the natural to me. For now, just the natural. What's the natural look like?
Well, just usual 2 Vespin geysers, mineral patches, and not too much space for building stuff. Which I don't like.
How open is the natural?
Kinda a lot, I think, because when I
a lot? You think this is an open natural?
Yeah,
so, like,
for me it's open. Too much.
Hang on, come over here. I'm canceling these so I can get out of the base. I blocked the entrance. Bring a probe over here.
Where? To my natural?
Yeah.
I'm bringing it. Just a second.
I gotta build a supply depot, unfortunately, but
I'm not building anything, so if you come kill me, I will be unhappy panda.
I'm not building a base right now. Now tell me, how many directions can you attack from this hill? You're on this hill right here. Hold on, come on, SCV. You're on this hill. How many directions can I attack your natural from?
I'm looking. Damn it, I don't know this map.
Just look. What directions can your natural be attacked from?
From this one, I think.
No, bring your probe back. Bring your probe back.
Okay.
Bring your probe back. I don't know where your probe is going. I'm right here. I'm right here.
Yeah, I was trying to show you where they can come from.
No, don't worry about the route. Don't worry about the route they took to get here. I'm here at your natural.
Yep.
I want to attack it 360 degrees. Show me how I attack it from all angles at once. Or, if I can't do that, show me how many different angles I can attack it from.
Can come from here, blah, 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 this way. And maybe, I don't know. I'm just checking.
Okay, so I can come from the right side. Show me another side to come from. Where'd your probe go? Where did
this one? Oh, yep. Well, I just.
Okay.
Okay.
What I can attack from the right side. Show me another direction I can attack from.
You can attack from another direction? Maybe if you went for banshees, you could.
You can't. That's my point. This is a relatively closed natural. It's not open at all. All I have to do. I mean, look at this. If I had, I could like wall it off practically by doing something like this. I mean, like, notice it's not very open at all. It's very closed, and it's very close to your ramp.
Okay.
This is a relatively easy to defend natural. It's not open at all. Now the exception is, notice there's a lot of airspace behind.
Yeah, you can.
And the minerals, not any kind of ground, but air space.
Yeah, I was going to say that before.
No, yeah, I heard you. But it's vulnerable, a little vulnerable to air attack, but overall, relatively easy to defend natural. Not open at all. So, what should that tell you already?
Well, if it's not open, I could risk some kind of fast expansion.
Right? What about for versus Zerg?
Probably for Forge Fast Expand, which I don't know too well because I didn't practice it yet too much.
Right. You basically you can take this base and protect it relatively easily without it being a huge risk because it's not wide open. And if there's one direction to defend, if I put my units, if my army is where my SCV's at, and I want to defend those two spots, my army's going to be able to stop you from getting in. Now, there is this back door over here, but this back door is not that hard to control. Okay, so anyway, moving past the natural, describe the map to me towards the Xel'Naga Tower. I'll follow your probe, even.
Okay, well, you have these huge ramps which you can still block off with good force field, so if they engage you, you can still cut them and shoot them down. Same here, you can try to catch them off guard if you scout the force coming down there. Xel'Naga, I'm going to look for a vision, how big it is. How big, I will be seeing my opponent coming down from his base. If I had a scout here, I will be seeing them if they come, so I could prepare for trying to cut them, their army.
Okay. What if you had your army here at the Xel'Naga Tower, and your opponent was moving down the left side of the map? He didn't come from his tower. Let's say he came... I wish you could see my pings. Let's just say he came down the left side of the map, so you can. I'm sure you can see my SCV. What if he came from over this direction, like he came down this way, from this side?
Let me see. If he
right over here, he came down this path. And
we assumed I didn't see it through Xel'Naga Tower?
No. Your force is at the Xel'Naga Tower.
Okay.
When you spot his force moving this way, what happens? Tell me how.
Oh. How big I should cut off guard if that happens?
Yeah, notice. So tell me why? Why would it not be good if your army was at the Xel'Naga Tower and your opponent's army is right here moving towards your base? Why would this not be good?
Well, it would take me a long time to get there, force field it or something, cut it into half and try to kill it. Because
Yeah. Show me the route you would have to move your army. I'm gonna follow your probe.
Yeah.
Show me the route you would have to move your army to go defend if his army was right there, moving down that side.
If I'm making right, my army will be there. I will have to go all this path to there. It will take me ages to get there to do something.
That isn't particularly bad. The route you did, it's not actually a long time. It's pretty quick. But
well, I'm considering
that position because
if I'm right, what my thought process was, it seems long for me because Protoss forces are slow. So I would be like unable to deal with that, and you would be able to do some damage before I caught you.
Yeah. Also realize if you were there and you tried to get back to your main really quickly, your opponent could get on this high ground right here. And that's not going to be good for you. You always want to be engaging from the high ground.
Yeah.
Also, there is another route you could use to go back to your main. Come show it to me real quick.
There's another route?
Yeah.
Oh god, I didn't know the map, I told you.
This is important. You've got to learn to look at maps. I'm playing my opponent.
Oh.
I guess I don't win because I didn't know the map. Anyway.
I sometimes blame the map. Maybe this round, but I mean, I would be probably trying to catch an army. Assuming I caught it here, but it is not high ground. You will be coming when you will be here. You will probably somewhere here. If I could ping it.
I actually can't see your pings. But so let me tell you what when I look at this map, controlling the Xel'Naga Tower is really important because it gives you huge scouting, right? And you can see almost every attack route your opponent's going to be able to use.
Yep.
Tell me why. Tell me where. Okay, so you've gotten the vision on this tower before. I hope you can still tell.
Yep. I'm going there.
Where everything is. Let me get out of your way. All right.
I see it. I get it now.
So if you notice,
I get a kind of huge
single route.
Huh?
There's not a single route your opponent wouldn't see. I can't see any route that you could take by land that your opponent could use to attack you if you controlled this one tower. One tower.
Yep.
But
if I might, I'm going to try to take the second one if you don't mind. I'm just trying to look at what my vision would be.
Okay. But even though this tower is extremely important to control, and let me tell you, this spot right here, on this map, this is such an important spot. Right here, and your opponent's high ground, on his tower, these two spots are so important. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Excuse me. The dilemma is, what if your opponent, your opponent can run army by, and if your army is here, it can be kind of hard sometimes to defend if your opponent kind of sneaks an army over here to the side and tries to run past it and bypass. So, but this tower is important. These towers are so important. I mean, I cannot stress enough. These give you map control for basically the whole area, and even if you have there's a few ways to think about it, but basically, the towers let you see armies coming from any direction. You want to control them, and before you attack, you want to take your opponent's tower, and so you don't want to let your opponent take your tower. So oftentimes you end up fighting for these towers quite a bit. Let's talk about potential third.
Potential third.
Does look good.
I'm going to go
third base.
Okay, I'm going to look for the possibilities. This one is close. It has a kind of narrow ramp as well.
Hang on, I missed your probe. Where'd it go?
To the. I like this base, but it's not so. I could go. Now I am here. Oh, god damn it! Here. Yep. Here, where I see it is a narrow ramp. So if it was Zerg, I could kind of wall off and put some not too much overcommitting. But since it's third base and it's farther from my main and kind of farther from my natural, I would put some static defense there. Not too much.
Okay.
And maybe wall off this ramp. If it was Zerg, if it was turn, then not. But still, I might put some. If it was Terran, I would put some static defense behind my mineral line, in case they would enjoy harassing me with banshees.
All right. Hang on, I'm having particularly bursty lag over here.
Okay, I'm going to drink a bit, huh?
I wish I knew what was causing it.
Try to restarting your computer?
Yeah. No, I did this earlier. It just...
You're still lagging? I don't know, when I watch your SCV it seems fine, but...
I don't know exactly what you just said, but on my screen, I'm going in a complete circle on my screen.
Yep, you are. You're going.
But when it lags up, I can basically click in a full circle by the time the lag stops.
Ooh.
instead of just seeing, like when I'm doing like this, it's not lagging very much. But when I lag up, it'll appear to go on a more straight route. Ironically, when I lag up,
You sound fine just now, so.
I'm testing something real quick. But
Mineral field depleted.
Wow, I never seen that many minerals on my bank. Oh, I have like 10,000 minerals. Ooh, I'm rich.
okay, so I've got something called jitter happening.
Do what?
Like, hang on.
I don't understand the word. It's not a real cutting and something. Jitter? What is that? Oh, I see. Huh. What's a jitter? I don't know what it is. I don't understand the word. It's not you. It's just my English. I don't know what jitter is.
It's. I don't
I am going to look for
really
the
know.
dictionary. Okay, I see it. Yep. It's basically you are not too stable when it comes to your connection right now. It's spiky.
Can you give me just a second?
Yeah, I can. Sure, go. Whatever.
I will be right back. I'm gonna call somebody, see if I can get this fixed.
Okay.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Okay, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Alright, we're gonna... But if this continues, I don't know. Whoa, my good. This is insane.
This is weird.
Really have something important I want to talk about, too. This is driving me nuts. Okay, it seems to have settled for now. So, what's another potential third location?
Third location, this no, this one not. Why is that too far away? Maybe this, I don't, maybe the gold one. I would take on the gold one if I was thinking about another third.
The gold?
Yep.
Why the gold?
Because of I want to get some economic advantage.
But I mean, the gold, when considering a third base,
yeah, well, it's not so good.
go out of your way to take a gold ever, because it's oftentimes better to take a safe third than a risky gold.
Yeah, I see that now. Okay, that's not a good start.
But there's some good things about this gold. So
I'm not going to.
all right, so you've got one more potential third. Really, show me where it is.
I'm looking. It's maybe afar, but it's down there, maybe. Because it's still in the route of my natural and my main, kind of. So I could probably defend this. If I really tried, so I'm not risking going closer to my opponent. So I could probably take this one as my third as well.
Mineral field depleted.
Quickly, you have your main and your natural. Tell me where you'd want to position your forces to defend both.
Let me see the map real quick. This is my natural, this is my main, this one. I would probably go there. Or maybe the other one? No. Maybe here. At the ramp.
You have your main and your natural? Why would you want to... Why would you put your forces here?
Well,
Why?
because I would probably notice coming forces from both of these ramps if they come from here.
Let me tell you where I'd put my forces. Follow my SCV.
Okay.
Right over here.
Ah, didn't follow. Wow, it's slow.
Why wouldn't you put everything right here? Perfect spot to me. Oh my god, stop lagging. This seems like the perfect spot to defend both to me, because to get to your main or natural, enemy forces have to come through this spot, right?
Yep.
So this is the spot you want to defend. One spot's defending two locations. This spot is ideal. If you were over here, where you had your probe...
Yep. I had it like... Yeah.
You had it like right here.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, this isn't necessarily good because enemy forces could now attack your main and natural, and your force isn't in their way. So,
well,
go ahead.
I was kind of assuming I would still have something at the Zelnaga tower, so I would see the forces coming down.
Right.
So if they come to my natural, I will be moving my forces just this bit. Just this bit. If I notice this, the forces going down.
Right, but lagging a bit. Why would you? You assume you do have the Zelnaga caverns, but why would you want to have to move your forces from here to here when you could just have them there in the first place? Like, what's the advantage at all of having them here? What does being here do for you?
The thing is, if they want to really go for my third,
I didn't say you had a third. I just said a main and natural. You don't have a third.
Okay,
right now.
Then I misunderstood. Yeah, I think I thought that you were talking if I wanted to defend my third, natural, and main. No,
just main and natural. We're gonna get to the. We haven't decided which. I'm sorry.
Okay, then I would put in my force like that, or you show it. Then, okay, it was misunderstanding.
Yeah, okay. Now, the third you have option. Oh my god! Frustrated. I am going to hurt somebody with the amount of lag I am
Just don't hurt me, okay?
getting. Acceptable.
Yeah,
but someone's paying for internet service and they're getting really crappy service. Okay. Now you've got 3 potential third locations. Let's say you're taking that the one like to the left of here. So top left, that higher one with the narrow ramp. Show me where you position your forces.
Let me see real quick.
To defend your main, natural, and that. If you can only put your forces in one spot, where would you want them?
Let me see real quick. You can come down from... damn it. Shit, my mouse. You're here, maybe. Like, this here. Too close, but something like that. If they were taking this route, I would probably take this one. If it was Zerg, it would be easy to cut them with force fields. Let's choke. Scimitar, Protoss will maybe harder if they have blink.
Yeah, no,
Huh?
There's not an excellent answer, really, of where to defend at this point, because this is a hard base to defend. Now, what you said earlier about if you're versus Zerg, you could make a choke there at the ramp. That was excellent. That's exactly what you'd want to do. But notice, defending this third is actually because this ramp is closer to your opponent than you, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Because, I mean, if you had your watchtower and you wanted to attack his third, it's right there. I mean, you just walk straight up to it. So kind of hard. Now, pick the gold. Where would you position your forces to defend the gold?
Oh my god, it's just the gold, or...?
The gold, when I say the gold, I mean your main and natural, too.
Oh god. They're kind of in the middle. I would need to put myself in the middle so I'll be able to see something coming. So it was assume I have a vision of the Zelnaga tower.
Mm-hmm.
And I will have to put myself somewhere. Like here.
Oops.
Ups. Maybe here. I can still force field stuff here. This is harder. I don't see how I could. It's not choke. It kind of sucks.
I don't know. I mean, because if you look at this spot, if you're right here, you have easy access to the routes your opponent is going to attack from, and you're defending the gold really well at this spot. And in essence, you're also kind of defending that bottom right-hand expansion too, right? Because how are they going to get there? So, to be honest, on this map, I think taking the gold makes sense. And despite the fact that it is a long distance away from your main and natural, if you're defending this spot and you control this tower...
Oh, it kind of reminds me of...
It's really enemy...
Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just thinking when I was really little kid. I was attending chess classes, and my teacher told me like how important it's to control the center of the chessboard. It's kind of the place here. I mean, this is kind of in the middle. Ah, stop it! Ah!
Yeah, this is an excellent spot. You control, essentially this one spot is giving you control of like half the map. And it gives you really control of 4 bases. So really, I think taking the gold is safer than taking that other third here. Now that being said, the gold is a little more wide open, and that other third does have like a ramp where you can put wall offs versus Zerg, make it hard for the Zerg to attack. But overall, this is a good spot to right?
Wow, we are kind of laggy, but I understand you. This spot, yeah. Don't kill me, please. I'm a little shy, girl. Yeah, but I know why this spot can be important to take.
Okay, well, anywho, this is really not going very well today because of this lag. I'm really apologize. I'm going to find out what's causing it. I haven't had this issue this entire time I've been down here. This is the first day it's really happened, so...
Well, if you're on wireless,
I don't know.
Since you told me you are on...
ISP?
Huh?
I think the ISP is actually causing my issue. Because... So... how can I sum this up? I wanna... Okay, tell me real quick. On the map, what do you notice there's a lot of? Now, like, for instance, is this map more like, not the how far spread out everything is, but like the layout of the map? Is it like big and open like Tal'Darim Altar, or is it a little more like Xel'Naga Caverns with like passageways?
It's not too open to me.
No, in fact, it's quite... Go ahead.
You have more options when actually versus... I'm talking about Zerg because it's kind of my nightmare lately. And I really hate PvZ on Shatter Temple. It gives you options for making chokes and kind of stuff. So
you should gonna real.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You should hear what I'm hearing. Like, it's cutting out over and over, and then it kind of catches up all at once. So instead of hearing words, I hear like multiple syllables combined into one thing, and it's really confusing.
Sorry.
I hear like "Hoja Baba," and I'm like, "What is that?" By the way, I keep my SCV moving because if my SCV on my screen moves smoothly, that means I'm not lagging. If it's choppy, then my connection's choppy. But anyway.
Yeah, what I want to say, this map is not too wide open like Shatter Temple.
Okay, go further than that.
Huh?
It's not too wide open.
But they are...
In fact...
What I want to say, they are...
It's the opposite. It's the opposite of wide open, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They are
these
ways to get somewhere, and if you have your map console, you should be able to notice it. But if you don't have it, you are fucked. Like I'm normally fucked.
Notice on the map, there's a lot of... And you said this already, and I'm sorry if I'm repeating what you've already said. It's because I cannot hear you because of lag.
Sorry.
There are tons and tons of narrow passageways and chokes all over this map, right?
Yeah, that's what I say. That you have many paths to get somewhere, and
yeah,
they are not wide open, but they are here, and they can still catch you on surprise if you don't have the map control or don't watch the minimap. Hello, it's me.
So what kinds of units are particularly effective on this map?
Well, since the map control is important here, probably Blink Stalkers.
That's an interesting choice. Now, what kinds of factors make Blink Stalkers good on a map?
Well, because, normally they are slow, but if you get them blink, and you can abuse all these ramps and everything.
Okay. That's a good observation. Gotta remember, though, Blink Stalkers are kind of almost a specialized unit. in the sense that if you're going to go for like blink stalkers, you have to have usually a specific goal and a specific way to use the terrain to your advantage.
Well, it certainly helps.
Bad observation. What else?
Well, I just wanted to make a note that you actually need to know the terrain before you can use the blink stalkers here well, if you want to abuse the terrain a bit. That's what I want to say.
Yeah.
Are you still hearing me or not?
I'm hearing you.
Okay.
Pretty well. What other types of units are good though on this map? There's lots of chokes, multiple passageways. Come on, tell me. For Protoss right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Protoss. I don't play any other race.
Yeah, okay.
What other? Maybe. Well, it's Colossi, because you can still abuse the ramps and everything. And
yeah, why are Colossi good?
Because they can wall the cliffs. So
the cliff walking thing's not such a big deal. I mean, yes, but usually Colossi are mixed with your main cliff walk. Usually doesn't. The fact that I can cliff walk usually doesn't come into play. Why are they good? Well,
they have also.
They're good. Come on.
If you
shoot.
if you upgrade them, you get the long range. So it's actually useful.
Long range, but what kind of damage do Colossi do?
They're kind of how do I call it? Damn it! You can use this. How is it called? Splash damage.
Splash damage.
Oh.
And what do cliffs and chokes do to units?
Well, the units, when they want to work around them, they don't attack.
What? No. Yeah, but what happens when you send units through like a bunch of choky kind of cliffy areas? What happens to them?
Damn it! Oh. I'm getting distracted. Sorry. Can you repeat it again, because I was distracted by my hobby?
When you have lots of units in cliffy. Oh, hang on, someone's calling. I want to see who's calling real quick.
Okay.
Make sure it's somebody important. I'll be right back. Okay. Doesn't appear to really be working. So, I forgot what we. Oh yeah, Colossi. What do cliffs and chokes do to units? Units just walking?
Yeah, that's what I said, but I'm not sure if it was kind of the right answer.
What do they do?
Well, it depends what you want, what the situation is.
Hang on, I got an example.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, hang on. You see your probe right over here? I'm gonna attack it. See that probe?
Yeah, you nibbled it.
Okay. Have this probe follow my forces, alright? Alright, so I got all these SCVs, yo. Look at them. They're all nice.
Huh?
Follow me. Lagging.
Okay.
Follow me.
Following.
Alright. Now, notice how they're like this? I'm literally just gonna spread them out. Okay?
Okay.
Now watch what happens when I go up this ramp. What do the SCVs do?
Can you do it again? They are. Oh wow, they are kind of stacking and can't get through.
Yeah, they clump together real
Yeah.
tightly.
So
What does splash damage do? Lots of damage do.
Yeah. I understand now the point. So you can don't nibble it. Use the colossi for.
Don't nibble it.
You can
Anyway.
use the colossi for when they are climbing like that. You can use the splash damage to damage a lot of units.
Yeah, so splash damage. What else? We're gonna have to, I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I'm pinging out like this.
I don't know either.
But, I really can't, I can't keep going like this. It's driving me nuts. I'm not gonna charge you anything for today because I can't do this. I'm being driven nuts. Hopefully this won't be too much of an issue. In the future we'll go ahead and keep going. But I'm going crazy. I am going nuts.
I don't blame you because I will be mad as well.
You should see what it's like on my screen. Anyway, what's gonna aid Colossi a lot on this map? Something that would normally
Wow, stalemate.
a lot of webs. Hang on.
What the fuck? What's a stalemate? What do we need to do it to prevent it? It never happened to me.
Produce a unit, construct a building, or destroy opponent's building. Okay.
What the fuck?
Anyway, this almost never happens. Stalemates almost never happens.
Oh,
So you
there's
don't ever
some
see this.
nexus. Never happened to me.
And wow, it looks like my lag stopped. What's gonna help Colossus a lot?
Excuse me, ask again, please.
What's the unit that can help Colossus a lot? Because you're trying to think about the terrain, how narrow the terrain is, how many cliffs and chokes there are. What's something that can help Colossus a lot? Think about it.
Oh, yeah. You're given me a sweat today. Oh, my goodness. Colossi, when I'm doing a splash damage, assuming if I don't nibble it, if I force field them or something, I'm not good at.
I think you said force field, right? You said force field?
Yeah.
Force field is a good idea. Force field would be really good. Because it narrows the terrain, right? And
Yep.
terrain's already really narrow, so it just makes sense to really control terrain with the sentries and the force fields. Okay, let's see, what else is there?
What more units besides the
What?
force fields?
What? No. What kind of units wouldn't be good on this map?
Stalkers as well. But they are.
Stalkers are kind of a unit.
Huh?
Other than blink stalkers, like a stalker in general is kind of a necessary on every match. It's really a unit you end up using in every match on every match. And the only time it really becomes a big focus is when you can like use blink stalkers on the terrain or something, right?
Not true.
Anyway, what kind of units wouldn't be good in this map? What kind of units? Not talking about the stalker. Forget the stalker for now. What else?
What do we have? Well,
It's one of my favorite units.
I never use them. Well, rarely. High Templars?
What? I do like High Templars. High Templars can be good on this map, though. Why?
Yeah, well, since if we talk about force fields and clumping the units, you can just storm them, poof, poof, poof. You know.
Yes.
It's just, I don't use them. I'm not too comfortable with them, but I can see the benefit of them on this map.
Yeah, definitely High Templar. What's a more common unit? Come on.
More common unit.
More common unit that's kind of crappy on this map.
Crappy or good?
Crappy.
You want me to say crappy unit for this map?
Yeah, what is a crappy unit on the map?
Immortal? Zealot?
Why Immortal? Zealot, Charge Lot, yes, 100%. Why is Charge Lot bad on this?
Well, if you use force fields, why would you, like, I mean, you could just have your Zealots killed.
Yeah, like, okay, Zealots are a melee unit, right?
Yep, they can shoot.
What do melee units need lots of?
They need, the opponent first, they need this so they don't kite you. So they need to be caught somewhere. The opponent needs to be caught somewhere so I can actually hit them.
I'm sorry to say this, you're gonna have to repeat that because I couldn't understand a word.
Okay, sorry. Then, since they are melee units, they can shoot, so you need to make your opponent's units to not run away.
Not necessarily. Yeah, but not necessarily. Think. I have melee units. What? If I am at the beginning of a PvZ game, what do you make normally with your gateway?
In PvZ,
yeah.
I make Zealots, Darker, and Sentries.
No. Like with your what kind of structure do you make?
I make
hang on. Like, so at the beginning, tell me how you design your first few buildings in PvZ.
buildings. Well, I make a wall off first off, and
Wall off.
Yep.
Wall off. Why do you make a wall off?
So they then don't run to my base with Svidlings and don't kill my stuff.
Right, but why couldn't let's say they get 6 Zerglings. Couldn't 6 Zerglings beat a Zealot?
Well, they could if they get surround.
Surround. Why would a surround matter?
Well, because they can all kill him from multiple sides. While if I make a wall, they can just hit from one, and just one at a time. It reduces the damage.
But, right. That's 100% right. So melee units need
You're super
room, basically. So
You're super laggy, my friend.
Yes, I am, and I apologize. But why why would Zealots be bad on this map, considering that
Yeah, I maybe see the point, because if it's a PvZ and I don't force field or something, the ramps here and the passages, they are wide and you can just surround them and eat them alive.
No, you got the opposite point. No.
Sorry.
There are lots and lots and lots of narrow passageways and ramps on this map.
Yeah, but there are some kind of wide as well, so that's what I'm talking about here.
No. This is not wide. These kinds of areas are not wide.
Well,
let me see this probe you have right.
Yep. Yeah.
Here, all I'm talking about.
Yeah,
This probe.
I know.
Okay.
I was just controlling it.
All right. So, if you're let's like right here. Follow my mules. Okay. So, if your probe was right here, oh no, this area is slightly open.
It's bad.
How far back would you have to go to get to a choke or some kind of narrow area?
Yeah, maybe here.
Yeah, you got to go like 2 feet to get back to a choke.
Yeah,
There's no huge wide open area in this map that's like wide open for any length of time whatsoever.
True.
So, zealots are going to be bad because if I'm an opponent and I see, for instance, TVP, I see you've got 1 billion zealots. All I'm going to do is fight you in narrow corridors, never fight you out in the open, and you're going to be no way
Wow, I don't hear
you can make me fight.
I don't hear you now. Wow, this sucks. Can you repeat, please? Because I didn't hear that. Okay. Yep. But in PvZ the Zerg also needs wide open spaces. But then again, in PvZ
Yes and no. Why is it every time I talk it decides to start a lag fit?
Just a second. Víťuko, ty si nemůžeš hrát sám, musíš taky spát. Ne, ale fakt, jako tu hru máš taky. Mazej, fakt mazej. Ne, mazej. Jo, protože fakt, jako kdyby se tu nežvanil, tak mi to nevadí, ale ty tady prostě žvaníš. Tak ani necekneš, ale. My kid, he's talking and talking and talking and... my attention span.
Well, anyway, there's no wide open areas, so zealots are bad. And I know you say these are big ramps, but these really aren't that big. And the terrain overall is not that big. There's no wide open area on this map.
Yeah, if I compare it to stuff like Shadow Temple, then you're right.
Yeah. So...
Huh?
I'm just so tired of this lag. I'm not going to be able to play for the rest of the day until this clears up either.
This sucks.
So, oh, this looks so cool though. Oh my. I just discovered something very funny. Where are your probes? Here we go. There's a probe. I see a probe.
Hey, don't kill my stuff.
I'm not gonna kill your stuff.
What are you doing? Mules are
Anyway.
Mules are OP.
Hey,
My lag, yeah, I know you are lagging. This sucks. Okay, I didn't expect a lesson tomorrow, but okay. Because we are doing...
Wait, you say there's...
Huh? Yeah, well, if you want to substitute for this one, okay, but I won't be doing Saturdays regularly. Because, it's very difficult for me to... Yep. Yeah, I can, but, yeah. It's going to be since we were laggy to say. You're... Ouch! Oh my goodness. How do I do that? Can I ask friends for suggestions? I mean, like... I have a couple friends. Okay. uh... I'm going to ask my friends. I have a couple of friends who might be being able to give me some tips. I'm going to ask Ryan, Russia, if you know him. Because I never actually did stuff before. So do we go for a lesson tomorrow or just Tuesday?
I don't know if I want to do a lesson tomorrow because I will be doing TL Open tomorrow. I forgot about it, so I don't want to basically say, oh well, I know I said we're doing it because I got TL Open. Like, I hope you heard what I just said.
Well, I don't know if you are comfortable making it later. I don't know. I'm fine if we start like at 3 PM your time. If you really can, or... You can always let me know. I'll be around when we're playing StarCraft or do something. So just let me know. It's just fine. But for this build designing stuff, I will prepare for Tuesday. Yep, I will do that for Tuesday. But for tomorrow, we do whatever. Is that fine if you do it? Okay. This leg sucks. Actually, I asked Ryan Russia if he would play me in some of the lessons. It might be actually a good opportunity to have.
What?
Did you understand?
Say that
again? I asked.
Go ahead.
I asked Ryan Russia. You know him? Yep, you know him, right?
I know who he is. I don't really know him, but I know who he is. Yeah.
He's my former coach.
Yeah.
But I asked him if he would play me in some of my lessons, and he said it was fine with him. So.
Okay.
I can actually try to arrange that with him.
All right. Yeah. What race is he?
He's Protoss. It's my weak spot, Protoss. I mean. But your defensive forgate kind of gave me a hope, so.
Well, it'll be good, but not. I want you to try and design a build, and I know it's going to be difficult. Probably won't get it right away, but I want you to try anyway.
Well, it's for Tuesday, but if we do a lesson tomorrow, we might do something else. Because
okay.
I will need time for design it, and I need to talk about it, think about options, and ask about tips when you are designing a build, because I really never did it. Currently, I could risk something like fast expansion, but it depends on the matchup. I mean, are you giving me a specific matchup with Terran? Zargo, whatever, just give me a matchup.
I said PVT.
Oh, you did. PVT, okay.
T.
Okay. I will try to work it that.
You can actually try one for each if you're feeling bold.
Huh? I can try one?
PvP is for each of the matchups, but for PvP is kind of gonna be like the same thing.
No, it's...
PvP doesn't vary that much. It's not like you can have very match-specific stuff from yours.
Okay.
But anyway, you don't have to. I want you to do one for PvT, but...
Okay. I will try. I'm going to ask someone for tips when I get finish here. Because I'm like super confused how to go about devising a belt.
Well, try it, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it on Tuesday.
Okay.
Just give it a shot. It probably won't come out perfect. I just sorry about today. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I could have done about it. I think it's
Yay.
the ISP. I'm at a loss.
Yep, it's weird. It's
Anyway,
maybe what if I might suggest you check your computer for spywares.
I don't have a virus. I was actually, when that lag hack stuff. Have you experienced that yet? By the way.
Nope, because I don't play on your North American server.
Oh, here I can send you. You know what's funny about this stuff? It saves it in the replays. Like if I send you a replay, which I'll send you a replay right now.
Okay.
If I could find the send file button.
Go ahead.
Where is send file? Why can't I not find this? Oh my
You
God.
don't have to. You just drag the file over the Skype. Are you sending it? Found it yet?
Give me 1 second.
All you need to do just find the replay, drag it over to our conversation, and it will sound easy. My friend is messaging me. Dum 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 dum.
Okay. I have 1 billion accounts.
I have 3.
Well, let me show you my folder. 4KXO 708 at 2, 4KXO 708 at 1, XIXO 531 at 2, XIXO 274. I don't know where that came from. Finsky's account in here.
You have 4 accounts?
XO the original. Huh?
You have 4?
Those aren't my accounts. All different accounts.
Oh,
I play.
Oh wait, you renamed. I see. So you have 3 accounts as well?
I have 2 accounts. I have 3 accounts. I do have 3 accounts.
I have 3 as well. 1 secret arrow, 1
There we go.
normal arrow, and
Watch this replay.
Send it to me. Just a dump. Save us. Okay. I'm going to rename it. I reminded to hack. Wow, even your sending is very slow. I mean, these replays, they are very small.
Yeah. Well, the upload isn't really great on this computer. I mean, it's okay. Okay, but...
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to launch it on StarCraft right now. No, I will have to move it to StarCraft. Maybe das. Wow, I never can find them. Okay, which account is my North American one? Because I mean, my folder is similar.
Packet loss 55%? Are you kidding me? How can I have 55% packet loss?
You're kidding me.
I'm basically running ping test over and over and over, seeing what happens, but 55% packet loss is insane.
You're kidding. Oh, that's insane. It's kind of big.
Now I got 0%.
Wow, I need to do something.
Getting better every time I test this.
Oh, it's looking better? Oh, shoot.
I think being on Skype.
Jesus.
Are you watching the replay?
No, I'm not trying to figure. Oh, here. Oh, yeah, I'm genius. Actually, let me see. Okay, I got it. And I'm launching it just to see what happens.
Okay, watch the replay. Watch your computer. Like, your computer is fine. You're gonna think your computer's dying.
I'm going to live from your...
Don't even bother. It doesn't matter.
Let me see.
Just watch what happens. You'll notice. Trust me.
Okay.
I think I sent you the right one.
Oh, it's 2 minutes 23 seconds long.
Yeah, you should be noticing. Yeah, become apparent what's happening.
Oh, it seems like super laggy even now.
Yeah, it's
Oh
super
my
laggy.
fucking God.
You see that?
Wow.
That and you literally will drop
You're kidding me. Like
out.
You're like 10 FPS. Maybe less. It's like 7. I'm not checking, but I see the movement of your probes and they go.
Yeah, you see how choppy and like cut up it is?
Yep.
This is the lag hack, and for some, it replays save it. Replays save what actually happened with the
Okay.
lag.
I'm just trying. I actually read about it on North American forums. I'm wondering how can they do that because they didn't know your IP address.
I don't know how they're doing it either. 1 second.
Oh my God! It's that's super. Wow! What an asshole. Yeah. Ew. Ugh. Oh. I mean, he's not building anything.
Sorry, I don't know if you saw my messages. I had to go check the phone. Again, but anyway, that's kind of what lag hack's like. I'm gonna go now. I think I gotta try and play this match, or I'm gonna have to forfeit. So I gotta try and play it. Tomorrow we'll try and do something, and then Tuesday have a build ready. All right?
I'll try.
Sorry about how everything went today. Hopefully we're getting a new router in here soon, so hopefully it'll be fixed by Tuesday. It should be.
If I may, when I watched the
Yeah.
replay, that guy, he didn't do a shit. He didn't
no,
do
'cause
anything. I mean,
He
in
lagged
game.
me out. He lagged
Yep.
hacked me. That's
That's
why
asshole.
he didn't on doing it because he just left it off. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So
Okay. Just let me know tomorrow, okay?